Guys, I want to welcome you for taking some time out of your day. My name is Michele Voris, and I'm your host today. And I'm going to share for just a few minutes what we're doing here. And then today I asked some guests to be on. We have some holistic estheticians that this is their neck of the woods. This is their wheelhouse. And so I'm going to get out of the way as quickly as possible. But I just want to thank you for taking time and being with us today. And why are you here? Let me show you. So the first thing I want to do is I want to show you who our guests are today. So we're going to share my slides, and the first thing I want to do is say thank you to our guests for taking time out, Nicholle and Isa. So today you came to learn about our true science collagen, liquid activated collagen. Actually, your cellular cleanup is what I'm going to call it. And then our amazing skincare line. So this is what we're going to focus on today. And we're going to be in and out within the 30-minute mark. So I want to tell you a story. How did I get here? Well, I got here because a few years ago, I was having a health concern, and I come to this company first as a customer. And so I was having a health concern, and I reached out to the people that introduced me to this, and I said, does your product do this? And it was addressing that concern. That concern was I had high blood sugar. And I wanted to know if I could clean out the insides a little bit because I knew I'd been so hard on my body. And when I say that, I worked in corporate America for 20 years after serving as a Marine, and I was super hard on my body. I ate out, I wore high heels. I literally just, I was really, really hard on my body. And what happened is I became the sickest person I knew. And so my mom and I were watching an ABC investigative report on one night. And this gentleman, John Quinones, came on and he was saying, look, they've discovered the fountain of youth. And I was like, Mom, let's watch this. So we watched it and I learned about this product, and yet I didn't take any action after it. I just watched the show. But what happened after the show is universities and institutes all over the nation took note as well, and they started taking their own money and their own time, and they started researching this product. And what they found was that there were 7 medical patents on this product, not the ingredients, the actual synergy of the product itself. And now there's over 30 peer reviews on it. And so I started taking this product as a customer because I wanted to do some cellular cleanup. That's what I call it in my own words. And I had great results. My blood sugar, and again, we don't treat, cure, prevent, mitigate disease. But what happened for me, and this is my story part, is my blood sugar went from 265 to 99 in 30 days. And it's been under 99 ever since. And so there's no way I will never not put this product in my body. And if you are on and not muted, if you would please mute, that would be great since we are recording. And did you know that with Protandim NRF2 Synergizer, it's the only supplement proven in a peer-reviewed human clinical study to reduce cellular stress in humans of 40% in 30 days. And guess what? It continues up to 70% after 90 days and prolonged use. This is by the National Institute of Aging. This is something we all need to take note of. And so what I did is I started looking at the company and I was like, there's something different about this company. They had great sales. They were publicly traded, they were financially transparent, and they were debt-free. And I was like, okay, I need to learn more about their product line. So as a customer, I just checked out what they had. And they had intelligent aging, hair care. I lost a lot of hair over my life, and I wanted to only put clean products in my hair. Skincare, which I was a Marine, we did not wash our faces in the Marine Corps. My mother never taught me about skincare. And so I was the person who never did skincare, unlike the two ladies that are probably coming on that are going to teach you what they know about it. But I also needed weight management. I'd become heavy. I was 140 pounds overweight. I'm not 140 pounds overweight today, but I started putting the things in my body that would serve me, including collagen. I use the skincare. I'm now putting GLP-1 in my body. It's a new product we have. But smart energy, focus, and give me just 1 second. I'm going to actually just mute a participant. That way we have a clear recording. Okay, there we go. So I have that done. But I just started taking every product they had because I wanted to feel better. So my gut became healthy. I started taking the essential nutrients. And in fact, I gave it to my dogs. I don't have any horses, but I do have dogs. So I started giving them that. And what I realized is these are not just products that are good for you because I say they're good for you. They actually have won awards across the board. So you can see here the hair care has the Stevie winner, both silver and bronze, and the collagen is also award winning. And I'm going to show you some other ones. So when you mix these two products, the liquid activated collagen and the protandem, your collagen type 1 increases 100% in just 8 weeks. So you want to pair them if you can. It's the synergy that your cells will love, and you get this healthy glow from the inside out. And so collagen is more than skin. This is my own research that you're seeing here on the deck because I didn't know anything about it. Keeps your nails strong, your premature hair loss, muscle recovery, joint ligaments, strengthening your bones, tissue repair, healthy eyes, and mental brain health. So you can see in this picture, it's not just about skin, but wow, do you know how beautiful she feels right now? And this is again my research. There's 10 types of collagen in ours. You might want to take a screenshot of this if you can. It's non-GMO. It doesn't have gluten in it, and that's good because I don't do gluten. And it's basically it has no artificial things in it. And this is what I love. There is in the type 1 collagen, one of the benefits in there. I had five major medical diagnoses. And one of them is listed there, and I no longer have that. In fact, they were like, we don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it because you no longer need this medicine for this. And for me, I am no pharmaceuticals, and I have no, I would say I'm in complete 100% health today. So I'm grateful for the collagen. And I'm going to show you some pictures. And what we have here is pictures say more than words ever could. So you can look for yourself and see the differences in people putting this in their body for 30 days. And remember, your eyes, 90% collagen. And you can see that the woman down in the bottom right, look at her hair, how it's fuller, and it may not be thicker, but it's more healthy for sure. And so with time, it's funny what's happening on the outside. Imagine what's happening on the inside is so beautiful. Now here's some legs for you, and here's some crow's feet, just to again show you some beautiful pictures of people who are putting this in their bodies. And you can see it affects hands, guts, necks, eyes, crow's feet, legs, and dark circles. And the girls will explain more about the science of it when I get them on here, but I just want to show you some pictures. Now, skincare is a $165 billion industry today, but it's projected to be 244 billion in 2028. And the difference in our skincare, we're going to show you, is results. You can see the drastic results. These are customers sharing their very own experiences with just this one is just the firming complex. Now, what I love about this is that on the Think Dirty app, I'm a mom and I want to make sure we're putting healthy things in our families' bodies. So I went to Think Dirty yesterday and I looked up all of our LifeVantage products that are on here. They're clean, you guys. If you go to Think Dirty, it tells you what toxins, the toxic load that you're putting in your body, and all of ours are zeros and ones. So I'm super proud to be putting these products in and on my body. And I think you should be proud to do it too. So if you're not using them yet, please do consider it. So this is a quote that I'm going to give you. Picture your body as if it were a 3D printer that printed out everything you put in and on your body and your skin. The question you must ask yourself is, do you like what's being created? I did not like what I had created, so I had to make a change to get a different result. And remember, you are 100% at choice. So I'm going to stop the screen now and I'm going to introduce our beautiful guest. So the first one I want to bring on is Nicholle. Nicholle is a holistic esthetician. We've recently met. She is an Arizona native, and she is a mom and a wife and a friend to many. And this woman has quite the following. I'm intrigued by her, to say the least. So she is a delightful soul. I met her, and I would say the words that come to mind are like inviting and warm and just, I would say, really, really kind of pure at heart. So I just am thrilled to be here with her. So, Nicholle, would you tell them your story, how you got here, and why, as an esthetician, would you say yes to LifeVantage and these products?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that warm intro. You're so sweet. So I'm new to LifeVantage. I've only been using the products for probably about 3 months now. And during month two, I could totally and completely see and feel the difference. Um, Being in the field, I've been approached with many collagens. I've done many, many studies and research on collagens. And when I was introduced to this one, about 3 months ago when I met Marisa, it was kind of a game changer. I thought to myself, like, how did this one fly under the radar? Um,
Do you mind if
when
I,
I noticed,
your camera
what
went
was
off?
that?
Your camera went off. I was just wondering if, Isa, can you see her, or is it just me? One second, Nicholle. I just want to make sure they can see your beautiful face.
I'm not seeing her spotlighted, Michelle.
Well, I spotlighted her, but her camera, it's black. So I'm gonna,
Ah,
I
I,
can
s-
spotlight, but
I
let's,
s- Go ahead. I
yeah,
see her on all of us with all the participants.
okay. My apology. I do see her name, but I don't see her picture. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spotlight. And Nicholle, I'm gonna have you go ahead and keep sharing, and then we'll flip over to Isa. No problem.
Okay. Um, so when I was introduced and approached with this collagen, I saw that it was really getting to things on a cellular level, and that's what I have been kind of preaching to my clients all along. And it really just came down to if you are not hydrated on a cellular level, just the things that you're putting on your skin, just your products, are basically getting wasted. So if you're not hydrated on a cellular level, you're not even absorbing things in. So when I got introduced to this collagen that was talking about getting absorbed on a cellular level, really caught my attention. And I started taking the products and I started really researching how they work together. And when you're making room for the nutrients to get to those cells by releasing the oxidative stress and carcinogens, you're keeping those telomeres in your cells at life, full potency, basically. And it's keeping mitochondria young. And when you're keeping your cells young, it's what comes out onto your skin ultimately too. It all kind of starts at the gut and it radiates out. So I've been talking to my clients about things on a cellular level for a long time. And so when this came into my life, it not only was something that was a natural flow, but just really kind of naturally was a way to supplement my business as well. So it's been a big game changer over the last few months in many ways that I didn't really see coming. So it's been a total blessing to have come across LifeVantage.
I love that. And what of the products that you're using, do you have a favorite?
Oh, of course, the collagen, but the NRF2 is the root of that. That's the synergy that works together with it. So that's kind of like my science nerd favorite. But the collagen, of course, I just know the importance in, and it's so easily kind of just flows out of my mouth talking to people. I'm always talking skincare, so the collagen is probably my favorite. But I was also introduced to the Axio, and I'm a big fan of that too.
Awesome.
I
And
love the nootropic. Yeah.
Nicholle did not know I was going to ask her question. So just bear with us as we're going to wing it here a little bit. So if someone were to ask you what is different about our collagen versus other people's collagen, what would you say?
The absorbency. When this collagen is in such a breakdown that it allows the body to absorb it through the entire track through. Most other collagens are not made from just the skin and scales, giving it a more powerful punch when it comes to the marine liquid collagen. First off, you want to be on a liquid collagen. The gummies, the powders, the pills, Excuse me. We were shouting last night at my son's BMX. Lost my voice. Um, we the pills and the powders and gummies just don't get the same absorbency that you do with the liquid. So you definitely want to be on a liquid. And when you're getting it from the right source with a more powerful punch, the body is naturally going to absorb it. So it's a game changer when it's with that NRF2 and it's opening up the cells. It gives it the 100% absorbency rate. So that's what set it apart for me.
Oh, I love that so much. Awesome. Is there anything else you want to share about you, what you love or the company or just, I mean, it sounds like it just took your life by storm a little bit.
It did. The science behind the way the company understands the connection between the mind-gut axis and the way that they work together. Um, it's wonderful. It's what people need to know about
Mm,
getting to the root cause, treating it, and really preventing it from getting worse or really having to use other things that can give you, just different side effects and stuff. Learning that there's a natural activation behind everything in your body is really the root.
I love that so much. I learned so much from you. I'm like, I love some of the words you said where it's like the absorbency and it's the power punch you need. Like I love some of the words you use. It's like, and if someone said that to me, I'd be like, order me up, please. Yes, right now. So I love it. So thank you for sharing. And I can't wait to have you back on and really like give you the reins and let you train us in your expertise. So thank you for being here. And we're gonna step over to Isa and then I'll come back to you at the end to see if you want to add anything to what's been said. How's that sound?
Sounds great. And thank you.
You're welcome. All right. With that, I am going to bring on my dear friend, Isa. Isa is a holistic esthetician as well. She has, I don't even know how many years, but she owned a salon and she's also an aerial yogist, and she's now back in the room with people doing, she's got a beautiful studio in Prescott, Arizona. And if you look at her skin, you're going to see this woman is just stunning, stunningly beautiful. She takes care of herself. When I go to her house and I stay with her, what I love about her is she's not only doing it for herself, but she's teaching her young daughter to do it, Scarlett, who just had a birthday. Happy birthday, Scarlett. And I love that Scarlett is growing up learning how to take care of herself. It actually is so important for our young ones to learn this because imagine all the toxins that they're putting in their body that we didn't have. Like they have such a more toxic load. And so it's just vital that we pass it on to our children, both male and female. My boyfriend Kevin uses the skincare. He's on the products and his skin looks so much better as well. So not just from a skin perspective, but his cells are healthier. And, I had him start all of this because there was a cardiac condition. And I was like, oh no, you will put this in your body for every day for the rest of your life. And so, because I want to make sure he's with me a long time. So, Isa, the floor is yours, love.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Nicole. I am just so excited to be here sharing with everyone who's on today and to be partnered with you and Nicole, Michelle. I I love that you touched on the young people. I've been in the industry now for 21 years, and our young adults, our teenagers, even the tweens, are really being they're being heavily marketed to with some very toxic products. And these are disrupting hormones. They're affecting mood. They're affecting so many things with them, skin health, all of that. They're just irritants. And so there is a revolution happening in the beauty industry where number one, we are ready to ditch the toxins. I love that slide you showed, Michelle, with Think Dirty, because it is so important that we have these products that are so clean. That collagen that we talked about, activated collagen, rates a 0 on that Think Dirty scale, as well as the skincare, the hair care. So we know that we're not adding to our toxic burden. And even as adults, we need to be watching this. We know that we're not adding to it. In fact, we're decreasing it significantly. And so also I'm seeing this change happen in my 21 years in the industry. Where we went from a more holistic approach to skincare to a very, in my opinion, medical, oftentimes chemical driven approach to healthy skin. And it's swung from one end to the other. And so I am seeing a return now. And Nicholle just validated, as well as you, Michele, beautifully, that we're returning now to cellular health. We're returning to our whole body, holistic health. And that is our approach to how we're aging. I do love that we're focusing on topical products, the skincare internally. We're talking collagen, we're talking NRF2, and I am really excited about what we're going to see in the skin in everyone that's experiencing our new mind body products, because as we are releasing visceral fat and we are repairing that gut brain axis, we're helping that to function properly through that GLP-1 hormone. That's only going to also have a beautiful effect on the skin. That detoxification of toxins through visceral fat. I love NAD. I love our Protandim NAD for the skin. I've never seen anything work on pigment. This is a big issue where I live in Arizona, is hyperpigmentation from the sun. And, when we're addressing things at a cellular level versus topically, it's a game changer. So I'm very excited. You did mention, Michele, that I was a former shop owner and multi-locations, sold my stores because I learned about LifeVantage from a customer, Marisa, and I'm so grateful that I did. And took that 5-year break, got certified to teach aerial yoga, doing wellness retreats, focusing on my LifeVantage business, and then got back into the treatment room just about 2 years ago because I missed that hands-on. I love that hands-on with the client. And so I couldn't think of a better way to help people feel better, to like the way that they're aging, to feel good in their bodies, than through cellular activation. So it's been a wonderful opportunity to just up level the value that we're adding to our clients, and they're just so grateful. So.
Oh, I love it so much. Thank you so much. I wanted you, the other day, you and I were talking, and I want to throw something back your way. So, we just went through a time where the world was, compartmentalized per se. And with our newest product, what I've noticed for myself is we've talked about holistic health, we've talked about a little skin health here, but it's the mental health part of it. And I do think this is one of the most beautiful things that we have introduced that I didn't see coming. But I've noticed a difference with my mental health in the last week or so. And Isa, I know you have as well. Do you want to touch on that for us?
Sure, I'd love to. Thank you, Michele. I want everyone, it's my heart, my desire is so that everyone knows what a game changer this is, because there is a mental health crisis. You're right, Michele, and we're seeing the rebound of it now, from the last few years. But I felt better when I started on Protandim 7 years ago. I reduced net oxidative stress. I felt better mentally. And then collagen came around 2 years ago. And that I felt, that combination of Protandim NRF2 and collagen really also benefited my mental health. And then when this GLP-1, this mind body comes out, I didn't see it coming either, Michele. I knew that I had been researching GLP-1 in relation to mental health and addiction, and knew that there were positive effects. And when I started my journey on it, I was blown away just within a few days, coming from a history of healing from eating disorder and just very terrible body image, right? And you never know when you're looking at people who is dealing with that, just like we don't know who's dealing with depression or anxiety. And so I just thought, I feel so much better in my body, and I feel more confident, which allows us to show up as a softer mom, sending those subliminal messages to our daughters that we are accepting of ourselves and we're calmer, all of this. And then the validation, Michele, came to yesterday. I received phone calls from a doctor on the East Coast and a dear friend that I just stayed with in Kansas City 2 weeks ago, who called me and shared that same feeling. They said, I can't believe how my brain feels and I feel good in my body again. And so it gives me goosebumps because this is really changing the trajectory and a collective healing for so many of us. And so, this is to be determined,
Yeah.
the ripple effect of this. So thanks for asking me to share that.
I have one more question for you, and then we'll
Sure.
wrap up. We got 5 minutes left. I'm going to use all five. What makes our skincare different than other skincares that are out there? The whole activated part of it. What makes ours different?
Sure. We are, let's go back to that ABC that you spoke of, Michele. And right after that aired, Louisiana State University actually was one of the major institutions that saw that ABC and thought, wow, if this can lower oxidative stress internally by 40% in 30 days, what would happen if we apply it topically to the largest organ in the body? And so they went and did 3 studies on melanoma. The results were so phenomenal that they repeated the study a second time because they thought this can't be. And they came back to the company, they came back to LifeVantage and said, you need to put this into a cream. And that's where our skincare line was born. It was not born out of, we're a company, we're a wellness company, let's just create skincare because people love skincare. It was created because the science was there for reducing oxidative stress topically. And so I love that it has that cellular approach of reducing oxidative stress. And when you're in the business of beauty, like Nicholle and I are, our clients are dealing with skin conditions that are related to oxidative stress, whether it's hyperpigmentation, um, rosacea, redness of the skin, very reactive, um, wrinkling, premature wrinkling, acne, they're all related to inflammation and healing that gut health. So I just love that we have a topical companion that can support what we're doing internally and it's clean. The slides are amazing that you showed, Michele. That True Renew came out. And that was created as a topical collagen amplifier to go with that collagen and protandem combo. And it is incredible to help support the density that's being created through the duo. So it's a simple system, Michele. You mentioned that your beloved uses it. It's for men, it's for women, it's for children. And that to me is no nonsense marketing and no nonsense in the beauty business because we all don't need to be overspending on different products. So it's phenomenal.
Yeah, I love it. So, on that firming cream, one of the things that it says kind of on the packaging, and again, I'm learning, so I'm here to learn, so I'm gonna ask questions. It says it's like people were asking me if I got fillers, and I'm like, after I used it for just a short time, and I was like, I don't even know what a filler is, first of all. But then they were like, and they were marketing it as a like a retinol alternative. What does all that mean in like normal people language?
Yes, so retinol is a chemical compound. It's a vitamin A derivative, and it's used to increase cell turnover. And as we age, our turnover slows, right? And so this increases it through a plant. This plant-based, it's a cranberry peptide. And so it's increasing cell turnover. And I also the heavy hitter with this is that it increases what's called periostin in the skin, and that's a protein and it helps to organize the collagen fibers, right? So if you can imagine that we're increasing collagen density and then we're helping it all stand up straight and organize it. So people who are using that True Renew, what I noticed in them, I noticed it in myself, is you start to see a real firming effect around that jawline. You almost look a bit lifted, the cheeks look a little lifted, and that is what a lot of people are doing or trying to achieve through cosmetic fillers. And so, we're not saying that this is a better way. We're saying this is a different way. And if this speaks to you to age naturally and gracefully without any harmful side effects, um, it's incredible. This is a great product. I think everyone should really give it a shot.
I love that. So, and I the other day imagined myself like, this is what aging looks like naturally. Like, I'm my own marketing. So it's kind of fun. So I'm
It's
gonna ask,
true.
yeah, I'm gonna ask Nicholle and you, because we're at time and I want to be conscious of people's time. Any last comments, either of you, and then we'll just wrap up. So I'm gonna let Nicholle, if you have any last statements, and then we'll have Isa go, and then we'll wrap up. Thank you guys for being here.
Um, no, I agree. I love everything that Issa just said about the skincare. I didn't really touch on that earlier, and it's super exciting. I'm still learning about a lot of the whole science behind the skincare and everything. And every time I hear more and more, I'm like, wow, 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 wow. It's incredible.
Yeah, exciting. Isa, what else from you? And then we'll wrap up.
I love that. I am excited that we are sharing this. We all know people that are in the beauty business. We all know solopreneurs that are working and helping people to age gracefully. And you know, the fact that there are practitioners that want to look out for your total well-being. How many clients do we have, Nicholle, that lay on the bed and tell us they're not sleeping? Right? They can't sleep, and this is an epidemic. And so we're helping people with all of these aspects of life, which just makes us happier. And in my opinion, when we're happier, we age more beautifully. So thank you.
I love that. So guys, thank you for coming on, and please do share this. I will be posting the replay. You can use it for, your own purposes, but please consider, if you're not involved with us yet, to get back to the person that shared it with you and become a customer. Get these products in your body, get healthy from the inside out, and then of course work on the outside in as well. And if you're so inclined in the business, I've been a network marketer for 31 years and it's exploding. And I would just encourage you really to take a deeper look, because this is something very, very special. So with that, I'm going to wrap us up and thank you all for your time.